Hey everyone, Shane here with etrailer.com. Today I have a 2019 Infiniti QX60. I want to walk through how to install Curt T-connector vehicle wiring harness with 4-pole flat trailer connector. The 4-pole connector is going to give us all of our proper lighting functions when we're pulling a trailer so that we're legal and safe. Brake signals, turn signals, and our running lights. It's going to come with a dust cap, so when we're not using it, you simply turn it, install it on the end, and it'll keep any dirt and debris from getting stuck on your connections. Also help keep a little bit of moisture out of there to keep it from corroding. It's going to provide us with 7.5 amps per circuit for our stop and turn signals, 7.5 amps per circuit for our tail lights. As far as the installation process, pretty simple and straightforward. It is going to require you to remove a few panels from inside the vehicle and possibly install a few relays underneath the hood of the vehicle. Now that we've gone over some of the features, let's walk through how to get it installed. To begin our installation, we're going to open our rear cargo area, remove mat, whatever you may have there, remove this panel, take a 10mm socket. You're going to have a bolt here and a bolt over there. We're going to remove both of those. If you have a subwoofer, you're going to need to remove it as well. Twist this on top, pull this out, gently lift up your subwoofer, and there's going to be a plug on the bottom. We're going to need to disconnect that. Push right here and pull out. And then we can set our subwoofer aside. We're going to have another bolt right back here in the back corner. That one as well. We're going to remove our threshold. We're simply going to pull up on it. You may have a little panel there in the middle. Make sure you take that off. We'll set this aside. Right underneath your threshold, you're going to have some fasteners. Take a trim panel tool or flathead screwdriver. We're going to get underneath of each of them, and we'll just pop them up. We're going to remove this. Make sure you watch your plug there. Make sure if you left your screws down in the bottom, you go remove those, and you can take this and we can just fold it up and lean it up on the back here. Then we're going to come to each side. On our driver's side, this panel, we're going to have 2 tie downs. Take a pick, we're going to prop this center cap. We're going to have a 10mm screw here. We're going to remove both of the tie downs on the driver's side. Right on this edge, we're going to have a couple fasteners. We're going to do the same thing we did with our center box. We're just going to take our trim panel tool, kind of pry those up, and then we can set this aside. Now your wiring is going to be right back here. I'm going to try and pop this panel out enough where you can look this way and kind of get a better idea of where it's going to be located. So that plug is right there. So if you reach your hand underneath of this black metal frame, right in the center, up in this corner, you'll be able to feel this opening. You can actually take this and pop this off of the little holder that's holding it to the body of the vehicle. Next to it, you're going to have a second plug. It's going to be a black one. It's going to look just like this. Once you locate those, you're going to take this section of your kit. We're going to match that with the plug and that one with the other plug. You're going to have 4 blue relays and 1 brown one. You're only going to install on these one way. So we look how the pins are located in there. We're going to take our relay. Blue ones are going to install on each one of the white ones, and make sure you push it down hard enough. You'll kind of hear a little click. Pull on it, make sure they're going to stay on there. And we'll install our brown one. Just like that. Now if you're installing it this way, where you're pulling this panel out, the kit's going to come with 3 foam pads. For demonstration purposes, I'm not going to install these, but what you're going to do is you're going to peel off the paper side, and you're going to wrap these around your relays. And these are to help protect the relays if they happen to kind of bounce against the body of the vehicle, they don't get damaged. The kit's also going to come with some zip ties that allows you to secure the wiring. For instance, you have factory wiring right here, you can zip tie it right on there or against one of these bars here. You're going to have 2 extra relays in your kit. They're going to be installed underneath the hood. We're going to open our hood, come to our driver's side. This panel right here, there's going to be a fastener here and a fastener over on this side. Just push pin fastener. You can take a screwdriver and just kind of pry out the center of it and then pull it out. Then we're going to take this, pull it up like this. We need to get access to this fuse panel. We're going to remove the lid, and how you do that is you're going to reach down and you're going to pull this little tab out. Once you get that off, you look inside. You're going to have trailer turn left hand, trailer turn right hand. The relays are actually already installed in this vehicle, but they would go here and here. Once you have all your relays installed, we need to come to our passenger side underneath the vehicle, and we're going to locate the gray plug. You find your bumper beam right at the back part of the vehicle. You're going to see a little plug right here. We need to remove that cap. To remove the cap, there's a little tab on this front side. We're going to push it in and we're going to pull that cap off. So we're going to take the end of our 4-pole harness. We're going to plug it into the plug, make sure it snaps into place. If you notice, I've actually got it loose. This fastener here comes out right on the back side. If you push this tab in and that tab in, kind of work it out, it'll give you a little bit more room to get the end cap off. Once you got it in, you can go ahead and reinsert that fastener back in there. We're going to have a ground wire that we need to install. You just want to make sure that you're installing on a metal surface. You can go right into the frame rail or kind of up towards the bottom part of the vehicle. We can route this over to the center towards our receiver tube. We'll take a self-tapping screw, and again, you want to make sure the ring terminal is on a metal surface. Once you get that, we can route our 4-pole over to the center of the vehicle to our receiver tube opening. If you have a draw-tight hit, it is going to come with this bracket pre-welded. All you would need to get is a little 4-pole bracket. It'll mount right onto that, and that'll give your 4-pole plug a more permanent mounting location. If you're not wanting to use that, you can simply install the dust cap, and you can use your dust cap as a holder for your wiring when you're not using it. Now we can take the rest of this and get it pulled up back behind our hitch, throw a couple zip ties on it, and that'll hold it up out of the way. Once you've got it installed, you can go ahead and test it and make sure everything's working correctly. Now we're going to test out our wiring using part number I26. Left turn, right turn, brake lights, running lights. Once you've tested it out, you know it's working correctly, you're ready to go. It's going to do it for a look at and installation on the Curt T-connector vehicle wiring harness on a 2019 Infiniti QX60.